begin by passing our right foot over our left foot. If you can bring it slightly over. And we're going to start in a Sukhasana position, which is also known as the Egyptian pose. Hands over the knees, and I'd like you to elongate your spine, open your chest up, and then you're going to bring our eyes slowly to a focal point, putting the nidra in front of you onto the floor. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you continue in that breathing style, you're going to lengthen through your spine, chest comes slightly open, shoulders back, retract your shoulders. We're going to lengthen the arms up beside our body, all the way up to the ceiling. Drop the shoulders down, bring your gaze up to the center above your head. And then hands, palms facing one another. Bring the hands to the Anjali Mudra, placing it in the center of your sternum. Drop your gaze slightly and close your eyes. Continue with an inhalation through the nose and exhalation through the mouth. One more in through the nose and out through the mouth. Open your eyes slowly and let them straight again. So we're going to take the hands to the side of the body, extend through the shoulders, extend through the shoulder elbow joints, pull your shoulders back, and we're going to first drop the left elbow, so your right elbow onto the floor, and reach up with the opposite arm up to the ceiling, and feel a nice long stretch down the side body. That's your left side. Try to drop the head completely. You don't need to hold onto the head. That's it. And then give a little rotation into that wrist. Excellent. And change sides. There we go. And slowly come down and swap sides. So we're going to first ground the fingertips into the floor, drop the elbow down, and this is your right side, so you're going to reach up to the ceiling with your hand, drop the head, feel the nice stretch in the side body, and then bring some movements into your wrists. Now what you want to do is you really want to ground into your sit bone so that your hips are not lifting off the floor. As you feel that stretch, reach, and release. Excellent. So again, you're going to push down into the floor. We're going to pump up our chest. Excellent. Now, reach up again towards the ceiling. Drop the shoulder blades. Bring the hands back to the center, back to your Anjali Mudra. Close your eyes. Breathe in. And exhale out. Again, breathing in and exhale out. Alright, we're going to take our hands to the back of the body. We're going to shoot our bottoms back, extending our legs forward into a upright seated Tandasana. So we're going to lock the knees, making sure that the base of the leg is nice and flat on the ground. Excellent. You've got nice strong legs, I can see. Alright, the knees are locked. And there's a lengthening of the spine, opening of the chest. And now what we're going to do is we're going to reach forward, grab hold with our index finger and our middle finger around the big toes. And we're actually going to lift the heels off the floor. Now open the chest, elongate the spine, and I want you to pull back with the hips as you pump your chest forward and then drop a little bit lower. So we're going to aim for having a nice long stretch in the hamstrings, keeping the bottom of the calves in contact with the ground, lifting the heels as much as we can, and then release. And again, lift the heels off the floor, nice, and release. Alright, one more time, we're going to try and go a little bit lower, so we're going to lift the heels off the floor. Now drop the head forward and cave into the position. And as you can feel in this position, you've got a lot of intimacy between yourself So your gaze is down to the floor, breathing in through your nose. Keep your breath nice and light. And release. We're going to come back up into an upright seated Tandasana position. Pretty easy. And release. Now, you can cross either your right over your left or your left over your right. We're simply going to slide into a tabletop position. So we're going to have our knees in line with our hands. Our wrists are in line with our shoulder joints. Okay? And what I'd like you to do is just slowly, nice and slowly, unroll your feet. There we go. And just lightly tap the tops of your toes. That's it. Do you feel that? Into the ground. There we go. So we're drumming to the beat of Africa right now. All right, nice one. Thank you. Right now, again, undo. So actually, we're going to push into the toes. We're going to drive the palms into the ground. And we're going to start off by going into a cow position. So we're going to drop the belly, elongate the spine, lift the chin, and feel the stretch all the way up. Gaze forward and up. And then release. Opposite pose, we're going to go into a cat position. So we're rounding the spine, pulling the belly button all the way up. Feel it deep into the lower belly and release. Back into cow. Drop the belly position. Lift the chin. Look to the ceiling. And last one into a angry cat. High up. Roll the shoulder blades out. Push down into the palms strong. Lift the belly button as close as you can to your spine. And release. We're going to sit back into a child's pose. So take the knees wider than your mat. Bring your big toes touching. And we're going to sit back with the bottom onto our heels. Lengthen out the arms, but engage the arms by lifting your palms off the floor and dropping your forehead down to the ground. Now what you want to do is you want to keep your bottom in contact with your heels. Lengthen out the side bodies. Feel the stretch also into the upper back. And drop the palms. Release the stretch. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Fill your lungs up and exhale out. Alright, so we're going to slide the hands forward. Take the hands to the back. We're going to uncross the legs, bring both legs forward. Come to the top of your mat. And we're going to bring it up into our first Shavasana. So both pose, we're going to raise the legs up into a 90-degree angle. Keep the knees nice and tight. You can flex your feet. And we're going to reach forward with the arms and the hands, nice and strong. Now open the chest, drop the shoulders back, engage the core. Bring your body upright. We're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the legs down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the left foot over the right foot. We're going to slide back into our cat-cow position. This time on the second round, we're going to work a little bit slower. A little bit faster. So ground in the palms. Bend your toes. We're going to first drop into our cow position. Drop the belly. Gaze up. And into angry cat. So round the upper back. Belly in. And again, cow. Drop the belly. Lift the chin up. See if you go a little bit higher with your gaze. All the way up. And last time, cat. On this last cat, I'd like you to cone your fingertips. Really push up into that upper back. And release back into a table top. So now we're going to do our last child's pose. Knees wide apart. We're going to drop the hips down to the heels. And cone your fingertips, so lengthen out. We're going to make this an active child's pose. Reach long. Feel this lengthening out in your side body. Breathing in through your nose. And out through your mouth. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. slide the hands a little bit faster, all the way close to the center of your body. We're going to slide out and under with the legs coming into our boat pose. Shavasana. Bring the legs up. If you need to add some support, you can place your hands behind your knees. Then we're going to flex, but I'd like you to keep your gaze, look over your toes. Look over your toes, so your eyes need to meet my eyes. There we go. And then reach forward. So now we're going to take it down in 5 counts. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross left over right. Back into our Egyptian pose. We're going to round the hands over the knees. Relax the shoulders. Close our eyes. And bring the hands up over the head. Palms together touching. Back to your Anjali Mudra. Heart center. Drop your gaze. And you can stop recording.